All right. I didn't know we're airing already.
Yeah, we're going. I mean, we're going, but we can cut it anywhere. You can start anywhere you want.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man. Thank you for having me here.
Thanks for coming by. I'm glad we got to link up and do this.
Thank you so much. All this crap on the table.
It's all good. Wanna bust these open?
Let's do it. This fucking beer's all warm.
Is it?
From getting motherfucker. Nah, it's funny. It's funny.
If I were 3, it'd be alright.
Yeah, I'll be good. Just, it's crazy how that thing works well. Yeah, dude, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Melanio.
Oliva?
Melanio.
They're my favorite, so let me know how you like it. Sorry if I move a lot. I don't know if you can hear me when I'm leaning forward like that. Figure it out.
I don't even know how to do this.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Do you have to use a torch?
No, you don't have to use it. So this is a lighter and a torch, but the torch is not working, so I just use the lighter.
Gotcha. Because I got a lighter, so that's what I'm like.
Yeah, just use lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't even know which side the lighter is.
So the side I cut, you're smoking the opposite side, or you're lighting the opposite side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so. This is kind of dying too. Try not to burn your mic here. All right, now we're moving and grooving here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, bro, of course.
When you start drinking, a steady decline. The funnels of part-time helping. You got good friends to keep you out of trouble. The best ones are still drinking with you. And there's no good reason why. Alcohol judgment just don't mix. Alcohol judgment just don't mix. Alcohol judgment just don't mix. Alcohol judgment just don't mix.
Okay, ready? Okay. Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I'm Joey Licea. Today I have a very special guest. His name is Brendan. I've worked with this guy for many, many years. I didn't get to know him until the end of his career at Costco, but we hit it off pretty well. He taught me a lot about crypto. He taught me a lot about patience. And welcome him to the show, guys. Brendan, here he is. Let's see if it works. Nope. There you go.
Thanks for having me, man.
The applause effect.
Oh.
You can't hear it, but it just went down.
Well, we got it.
Right.
Well, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here.
What do you mean the end of my career, huh? We didn't know each other early on,
We
or?
did not. We were there almost the same time, and I didn't know you till like the very end.
Oh, in the produce department.
Right. That was your last
'Cause I guess
thing you did, right?
This is pretty much the last thing I did when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably because I was in the tire center before that, and I kind of bounced back and forth. What were you doing before that?
My first thing I ever did was, of course, assisting and carts. The first 6 months, and then I went straight to morning merch, and I did produce for like ever.
Oh, gotcha. So
Like
I was
3 years in the morning merch.
Yeah, then I didn't really work the front end either because I was back in the meat department, and then pretty much was night shift there, so we were kind of opposite schedules then this way.
And I told you this before, but I didn't even know you at the time. But I remember I used to get pissed because you'd come in from you'd go to tire. You came in with just gym shorts, and you come in with a fucking always like a cheeseburger, like a Carl's Jr. burger. I'm like, this motherfucker, I look so good. Maybe you want to get Carl's Jr. right now. And you're eating it, just walking.
That's hilarious.
Forklifts driving by and shit.
I just didn't give a shit. Yeah, never gave a shit there.
And then one of the things I forgot to tell you, and it was so crazy, dude. You used to always get on that TV. There's this TV at Costco where
I don't know how,
but it's like they would visually show you the compliments the members would give you, where like member appreciation. Like it'd be like, and they'd come, Brendan, come take a picture, and then you take your picture, and you'd be on the
Smooth
TV, all
talking,
smiling,
bro.
smiling.
That's all it is.
I remember that. You'd be like, watch, I'm gonna get another one. I remember you walking around and
It's
shit,
all a game to
and you're
me.
like teaching me how to do it. I'm like, because I was like, I'm gonna get on there. I'm gonna get, and then
That's
then
right.
I
I was showing you. This is what you're gonna do. You schmooze over the old
Yeah.
ladies that walking in the store. That's hilarious.
I kept telling you I was gonna get on there, and then you left, and I got on there.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And then you probably don't remember, but I remember every time I'd see it, like, and I would tell people, like, I'm gonna take a picture. I need to send it to Brendan, bro, because I got on, but he doesn't know. And then one day you came in, and you were walking by, and I go, Brendan, look! And just as I was on the TV, I was like, Brendan, look, I'm on the TV. You just walk by laughing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he came in
dude.
shopping and shit. Yeah, and then the chick I was assisting for was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Oh, that's
She didn't know who you
hilarious.
were or what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah. It's been some time now. Yeah, I forgot they had that TV that was towards the end too.
It's all broken now. It's like stuck on one screen. Like no one cares about it anymore.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny to try to get on there.
Yeah.
Because I just
really
gave zero fucks.
But it made the like our shenanigans made the time go by really quick.
Yeah, we did have a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah.
No, it was a lot of fun. Just messing around. I miss the job in general. Like, I miss the people there. It's been a lot different pace what I do now. So, I mean, ultimately, I miss a lot of the people there, just the environment, like a lot of friends.
You miss Corey?
Corey, yeah, I forget about Corey. I don't forget about him. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
What's he up to now?
He's a
I see
cashier.
he's cashiering.
He's a cashier now, yeah. But he was the third one of our little
Our little posse.
produce triangle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey was cool, dude.
Yeah, he's cool. He did this thing where he grew out his beard really long.
Mhm.
Like nasty long, like crazy fucking
Oh,
long.
he's weirdo.
And it was funny because one day he shaved it, and I'm like, "Why'd you shave it?" He's like, "I'm never gonna shave it." He's like, "Well, I guess his like brother or his like family or somebody, like they all put in like 100 each to cut it, and that's why he cut it. They all gave him like 100, like just money and shit."
Yeah, he was super into like crypto and stuff like that too.
That's right.
Him and I both got like really like nosedived into that too, and all the meme coins for the most part, and some non-meme coins. But yeah, is he still into that?
I haven't talked to him.
Really?
In a long
Okay.
because we're just like different departments and all that. And then he
Just
comes in like
passing and stuff.
in passing. He comes in like probably like around when I leave. So like I see him, I say hi to him and stuff. It's just the band's broken up. We're all
Yeah, he's
different
probably still
places.
holding a Dogecoin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's going up.
He's gonna be like,
It
is
went
it?
up. It went up 5 cents.
There you go. Yeah, and that's 5 more than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing. I mean, I still hold a little like XRP and stuff like that. But I mean, I pretty much pulled out of all my stocks and all my crypto recently, just buying the house for the most part and stuff like that. Just figured I'd use that money to pay down the house and all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna get back into all that investing and
Did you ever hold any Bitcoin?
very little. I was never into Bitcoin as much. I think it was just always the feel that I missed out, because
We all did, bro. We
Yeah.
fucking all did.
which is not the right mentality, right?
Right.
You figure, okay, it's at 100,000, 113, whatever it is right now. It's going to probably go up from there, hit 200, 400, whatever hits, and then you're going to feel like you missed out again, right?
Right.
Because I felt like I missed out when I was at 40,000. Now look at me. I'm not holding any. So even if you put 10,000 in, you doubled up, right? So
Right. I remember when it was 17,000.
yeah.
Like that was 2017. That wasn't that long ago. I mean, it is now.
Well-
It doesn't feel like that long ago, but it is a long time ago, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, I don't remember when it was, like, maybe around COVID, right after COVID or something. Like, is that kind of when the stocks all went
Yeah.
kind of plummeted and stuff? And Bitcoin went to, like, $3,000.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was going to buy a coin then.
You were gonna buy a whole coin?
I was going to buy a whole coin, yeah. I just was like, maybe I'll buy a whole coin. I had some money in savings and stuff, and I was like, I'm going to buy a whole coin. And I didn't. And it was just...
Fuck.
Yeah, but I was buying a lot of stocks then too, which is weird that I didn't. I think it's because I wanted to buy so many other things that I didn't want to use all my money, because that would have been like the only thing I'd buy, right? But it would probably have been the smartest thing I did.
Right.
But still,
I mean, shit. I mean, remember there's what's his name? I forget his name, dude. He works in Tire Center now. No, he works in gas station now. He started with me. I forget his name, dude. He still works there. He bought he bought a Bitcoin in like 2014, one Bitcoin, and when it went up to like, I think it was like 80,000. He started kind of like selling it. He was going to SDSU.
Trickling
He
out.
paid off his school loans
no way.
with
There you
with
go.
his Bitcoin. Yeah, because he was like, dude, this is crazy.
He still works there.
He still works there. Yeah. He's I forget his name, dude. You remember him?
He's in the gas station.
He's in the gas. He's been in the gas station for a while now. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know who you're thinking of. I feel like I would have known if someone had like a whole Bitcoin.
I told you that
thing.
story back then, but I don't remember if you knew the guy or not. But yeah, you probably did. But anyways, a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I know one of my wife's cousin's husband. He's super like he ended up like using his Bitcoin. He has a lot of Bitcoin. He just, I mean, like I don't know if he has a whole Bitcoin, but he has a large portion of one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's still a good investment, I think, even to this day, to buy into something like that, because you never really know what the future's going to hold, too. And then my thing is always like, people don't want to invest right now because there's a lot of scared mentality. You know what's going on in the world, where things are going to go and stuff. And I've always just kind of thought like, you know, we got many more years of life, so it's like, either we're going to lose our money and it's all going to tank because shit's going to hit the fan and it's going to get really bad, and money's not really going to matter anyways then, no matter what. So might as well just invest it and then see what happens. And if things clear the way, then we're golden.
Yeah.
So I've been super investing like until I pulled most of my money out, but that's kind of where my head's been at. There's just a lot of investments.
That's cool.
Yeah. SoundHound did a lot of the AI stuff, just stocks. NVIDIA, when that was getting big and stuff, I made money off of that.
Really?
Yeah. So a lot of stocks. I switched over to stocks, I think, a lot more. Because it's funny you say crypto, because I didn't do a lot of that recently. It's always just been stocks lately.
That was your thing back then. I remember you were like...
So I was doing a lot of stocks.
You were doing a lot of crypto, I feel like.
Yeah, crypto. Yeah, because crypto was super popular back then.
I remember you'd be hiding it between pallets, and
yeah.
you'd be like taking breaks and like fucking just like...
When was I not hiding?
No, you were like
something.
checking, like you would check constantly. You're always constantly checking.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd be hiding by that little door by deli in the produce box. You'd be like...
The managers always know I'm hiding there. They always that's why they poke their head in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's probably, I mean, just because I obsess about things, that's probably why. Because I have OCD, so I was diagnosed with that. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So when I get really involved into something, like I'm super, super involved into it. So it's just obsessive compulsive disorder.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 6th grade, got diagnosed with OCD. My parents just kind of noticed like I was acting weird, right? Because I would wash my hands a lot. I was like afraid of germs. Like I always felt like my hands were dirty, right? Which is weird being a young kid, right? Growing up, I didn't have any of those problems. You know, I'd go out, I'd skate, I'd do whatever. And then just kind of just felt like I was afraid of like germs and stuff is how it started. And then I started like turning the lights on and then having to like turn the light off in a certain way.
Really?
Super weird stuff, yeah. And then I would just obsess about like certain things, like fearing that I'm not gonna. We're religious, so I'm fearing that I'm not gonna go to heaven and things like that. And so it got really bad to where like I couldn't do things. So I actually had to go and get prescribed medication for it, and I got diagnosed with OCD. Yeah, when I was in 6th grade. So, but anyways, the point was that it just probably I'm a very obsessive type person. So.
You don't still check your phone for the Bitcoin. I mean for the coins, do you?
No, I don't still check my phone. But it's just
you would
probably
do it
because
like
I'm doing a lot.
I just thought it was like, dude, this guy's like trying to win. I remember one time it was Netflix. Like you were trying to explain some shit about how I didn't understand it. I
was doing option contracts too.
And where you're like, dude, 15 minutes ago, if I would have went this way, I would have had like $100. And I'm like, fuck, bro, like
I was day trading. That's right. So
you were like on it. You were
I
like,
thought you were talking about just checking my phone, feeling like I needed to check it.
no. You were checking
so
for what's happening with the stocks and or
Mhm.
with the crypto. Maybe it was stock. It was stocks because now that you mention it, because of the Netflix. I remember it was a Netflix thing where
Netflix had this
and you
thing
were
where
so pissed all day just because of that, because you fucking missed out on this Netflix thing. And I was like, damn, bro, like just don't check your phone. Like just wait
Yeah.
till the end. Wait till the end of the day and then be
Yeah.
mad then. But
Yeah.
you were like mad.
Yeah, but that's the thing, that it probably is a little obsession too, because I probably could have not checked my phone and it would have been same result. Oh, that's probably what it was then. And yeah, I remember that you saying that because I was thinking about the other day. Netflix had like a really big like drop at one point where it dropped like $100 in the actual stock drop. But what would have happened if like I tried to pull out too soon? Anyways, I mean, I don't do options anymore, but like the implied volatility, I would have been like crushed by it, and it just would have like leveled out to where I wouldn't have made the money that I thought I was going to make. But because I learned a lot about that, and it got really difficult, so I just stopped doing all that because I just started throwing money away. I lost thousands of dollars doing that.
Really?
Yeah, and not to make it sound super bad, because it was kind of fun doing it, but like a couple $1,000 or whatever. Just like I could have been really just investing into things and holding it.
Right. No, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like a thing. Remember that 2021, 2022? Like everyone was doing that.
People got
Everyone.
super into
like
it,
you
yeah.
guys are the ones who got me into it. Like I wasn't even, I didn't know anything about it. You guys are the ones like, hey, Ethereum. And I would put like 1,000 in Ethereum if I had it and just let it sit there. But Ethereum was like, it killed me. Like I lost it.
Yeah.
Because it went down. And then same with Doge. Remember that guy in meat department, Luis? He dropped thousands into Doge and made like a lot of money when it went up to like 25 cents.
Yeah.
He bought it at like 0.0008 cents.
Mhm.
Like he put like thousands of dollars, like 2,000, 3,000 or something like that into it.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting like 200,000 or something like that from when it went to 25 cents.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's right.
yeah.
I do remember
Yeah.
Luis making a ton of money.
He made like that.
He was in the
maybe
tire
like,
center. Oh, you're talking about Luis that's in the tire center.
Yeah. I remember that
Yeah,
was
he
like
made
a thing.
bunch.
And when he told everyone that, his story, everyone started dumping into fucking Dogecoin. And
It was the wrong time. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it happens. Though. Yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, if you still got it, you just hold it, because you never know what the future's. I mean, what's going to happen 20 years down the road?
Right, definitely.
You never know.
I mean, look at fucking Bitcoin.
You only lose if you sell.
Yeah. And
the
that's the
only
thing
time you
too,
lose.
is like my dad's like that, where he's just trying to jump in for like the quick buck, like trying to get like but realistically,
Never works. Yeah.
what you want to do is, I mean, like what the guy at work, Drew, was telling me, is what you want to do is put so much into one stock or like a couple stocks to where you start getting dividends.
Dividends are good. Yeah.
And then boom, once you start getting dividends, boom, it's like basically you're getting a check for fucking investing in this company. You know what I mean? And you get enough in it, you're gonna be able to like make a car payment with it. You know what I mean, or whatever. You know?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've heard this investment strategy too. It's funny you say that, because a lot of people will only pay for pleasure based on what they make in dividends. So there was a guy, I don't recall who it was, but he was saying like he puts his money into either high yield savings or something that makes dividends, and essentially when he makes $40 a month, he uses that $40 a month to buy his Netflix account or his Hulu account or his Spotify.
Definitely. That's what I'm telling you. That's what you want to do. Is to have so much in there where you're getting $500 a month. That's a car payment. Boom. That's my car payment every month. Like from these dividends.
Your mortgage.
Yeah, and then eventually get up to the point where you're paying your mortgage with it. Like that's what you want to do. That's what Drew was showing me. Like just put in like you're saying, put in and forget it. Put in and forget it. And like in a company like Amazon or like something that's like set and it's going to keep making money, or more so like something that's growing. Amazon's probably already grown at the highest it's going to be. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because that split not too long ago
so
too.
Like, or
Costco?
like Costco. Yeah.
Costco's still a good one too.
Yeah, it is.
And that's never split, right?
Not yet, but dude, have you seen how high it's gone since?
When I started at Costco in 2016, and mind you, we get some of the stock, right? And so when I started there, I think there was like Under $200.
Yeah. It was
Right? Is that probably? I mean,
I started
gotta
2017.
fact
It was
check
like
that,
125 maybe 175.
125. Yeah, and it's what 900 something at least right now.
It hit 1,000 at one point.
Did it?
It like maybe
Oh, wow.
like months ago. It hit 1,000 and it went back down. But
Yeah.
it was like everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude. I mean, and think about like people that have been there for a really long time.
I know,
Norm,
and have like
And-
fucking
and those guys
that have multiple stocks.
and they put their money into like because you can do up to 50%
Mhm,
into
mhm.
Costco stock.
Yeah.
In Costco, dude, they're banking on that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that's great too about Costco is how they let you put your 401k into all that.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I'm gonna try to light this up real quick.
Light it up.
Oh, actually,
Oh, there you go. Or you can use this one. I don't know if you're.
oh, I think I got it. Yeah, no, that's a good way to do that. Yeah, I don't do a lot of that anymore, anyways. Though stocks and stuff.
So, moving on. What you were born here, San Diego?
Mhm.
Born and raised.
San Diego, born and raised. Yep. Sharp Mary Birch.
Really?
Yep.
Was that where you had your kids?
That's where I had my.
That's where I had my kids. All three of my
Really?
kids. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. You're born in Sharp Mary Birch.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's a good
crazy.
hospital.
I loved it. It
Tiny
was
rooms.
great experience. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was seamless. It wasn't as bad. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be shitty, and it was actually really, really chill.
Yeah. Very, very tiny rooms though. After the birth, you're staying there, and it's like you feel like it's just the size of this little area right here. Walking around that room, and we were in there for 2 days, and both my wife and I were like, "We need to get out of here."
Right.
This is
Right.
this is we're done. We're gonna go.
The like constantly coming in, like
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the worst fucking
Waking you up every hour or
pissing
so.
me off, dude.
Yeah.
My first kid, I almost like yelled at some dude,
Really?
doctor, because I thought he was being a dick to me, but my wife was like, he wasn't. He was just,
Yeah.
I was half asleep and I thought it wrong, but he came in and he's like, "Hey man," I swear this is how he said it. "Hey man, every time I come in here, you're fucking sleeping all the time." Like he said it like that. Like I mean, he didn't say fucking, but he said it like aggressively, and I'm like, dude, like you guys come in here like every 15
I'm
minutes.
tired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm freaking tired. And he was like, "I'm just joking with you," but I was like,
so he's messing around.
my wife said he was like laughing the whole time, but I thought he was being a dick, but I was half asleep.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my only experience with it. And it's crazy because like, we know a nurse that works there. Like my wife is really good friends with one, and she knows that doctor. She's like, "Nah, he's a cool dude." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
fuck it." I was misunderstood the situation.
Yeah.
But
well, you're tired.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you're-
yeah. And it was crazy, like the meals and stuff. Like they feed the woman, but not the guy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I know.
I'm like,
I have my wife. I was like, "Oh, get the cookie this time. I want a cookie." I thought that was super crazy too.
Order
Yeah.
extra
We're very
breadsticks.
poorly treated
Yeah. Oh
in the
yeah.
hospital.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, I get it.
Right.
We
It's all about
weren't
the
the one
girl.
giving birth,
It's all about the
but you
girl.
know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. Having to sleep on that little tiny little
Yes.
fold-out couch is
And then one thing
pretty buff.
I didn't know the first time is I didn't know it folded out. So I was sleeping on that like half, like the way like a couch. You know, it's a couch, but then you fold it out, turn it into a bed.
yeah.
I didn't know that. So the first time, my first kid, I was sleeping on that half. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Test it out.
The second kid, I'm like,
That's
"What
funny.
the fuck?"
You'll
It opens
sleeping
up.
sideways like this. Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I'm not excited for staying there again. Second kid too. I mean, well, my wife's on board to get out of there as soon as possible, but who knows, right?
Well, that's what we did. So the first time we had two days, but then the second kid we had 1 day because they were like, "Well, you guys kind of know what you're doing already," because we had
Mhm.
one already, and so like, "Yeah, so can we leave?" We told them that. Can we leave early? So we stayed 1 day with the second kid because we had another kid prior, and they kind of knew, like they're already like. And one of the main things they have to do is make sure the baby poops and pees
Yeah.
before you're able to leave,
Yeah.
so they know it's normal, like
Yeah.
it's everything's okay. And that's their main concern from what one of the nurses told me.
You probably got to stay like at least 24 hours or
Right,
so, huh?
right. And so we stayed 1 day that for our second kid.
Yeah.
Our third kid, we were just like, "Fuck it, it was like a vacation from the boys." So we're like,
Yeah.
let's just stay.
Let's just
see
relax.
if we can stay a third day.
That's hilarious.
But then
No way.
we got a couple episodes back. My wife and I read the bill The detailed bill before our insurance hit it, bro, like 30,000 just for the hospital stay, like just for my wife's stay in the hospital and the food and everything.
Well, they get you for everything
Yeah.
when it comes to medical,
Mm-hmm.
like the diapers,
Mm-hmm.
like what the wipes.
Yes.
$75
For a diaper.
for the wipes.
Yeah.
And a diaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty wild.
Yeah. The itemized list is crazy.
Because they're just crushing your insurance
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know. Those are always funny to look at. And dentists, too. I took my kid to the dentist. And I remember they asked me if we wanted like a toothpaste or whatever, like fluoride toothpaste or whatever. And I think they ask you more so because some people like it and some people don't, you know, so it just depends on their preference. But I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And then I looked at the itemized bill. It was $70 just to put the toothpaste on there, whatever. I'm like, geez, dude, they're
even the whole
crushing
tube?
someone. No, just a little
piece.
Well, they didn't give us the tube, so it's like
just what's on the toothbrush.
They probably charged you for the tube, but they didn't give it to you. So
yeah,
yeah, because it's used now. So I don't know how it all works, but I know they crush you.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
That's why you have insurance to pay that stuff, and that's why they're doing it so much.
Yeah. Fuck, can you imagine having a kid without insurance?
Oh,
that's nuts.
Yeah. That's half the reason my wife's back at work right now. She's been working just a little bit, just having insurance and stuff like that too, because eventually my goal is to just have her be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah. That's the dream. I want to do that with my wife too.
That's the goal, and that will probably happen after the second kid here. But I was like, yeah, we might as well have you stay working while we're having kids, because my insurance at the car dealership is trash.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not good, you know. It's one of those jobs where it's like high pay, crappy insurance, crappy benefits, 401ks, stuff like that. Actually, my 401k is not too bad. I looked into that, so it's not horrible. But the insurance and stuff is like that. It's just not that good. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's whatever. So I'm like, let's just use yours so we don't have to pay like a $10,000 bill.
Right. Wow. What is so you have a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old, right?
19 months, yeah.
19 months. You have a 19-month-old. How do you feel about your son going into public school? Are you for that? Or would you rather like homeschool, private school? Like what would you rather have? Considering what's going on in our country right now with fucking schools bullshit.
Yeah, it's a scary thought, but my wife and I actually go back and forth on that pretty often, because I think we would like the idea of homeschooling in a sense of like, you know, it's going to be strong education and good education and values and morals that we believe in. But you can't teach the streets, right? So that's kind of where public school is good too, right? Because you got to be like, you got to experience what's going on in the world to really have like a feel for it too.
Right.
That's kind of my idea behind it. So I think we really haven't got that far, but we're probably going to go public school. And then unless my wife wants to like full on become a teacher and start teaching at home and stuff too, or get a teacher involved.
If you can get her home, stay-at-home mom, that'd be perfect, right?
Mm-hmm. And there's like big credits for that now too. There's
they do stuff. Yeah, they do stuff for that. Yeah,
for each kid that's homeschooled these days. No, I think homeschooling's great. You know, there's always that stigma behind it of being the weird kids and stuff.
And that's what, when we were kids, that was a thing.
Yeah, of course.
Like homeschool kids were weird, but I'd rather my kid be weird than shot.
And I think
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a scary thing to say.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
And you know, I was talking to someone not too long ago, and they had a kid in public school, and they said their kid was telling them that there's a lot of kids that want to be like cats and dogs at the schools now.
Oh, all that crap. All that like confusion.
And so there was like litter boxes in the bathrooms, apparently. And this is just what I've heard and stuff too. So
okay.
I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, they were saying like, you know, there's some weird stuff, and the kid was like telling his mom or whatever, like, yeah, there's some like litter boxes and things like that
Oh my god.
in the bathroom to make kids feel comfortable and things like that.
But that if that's true, like, are they really pissing and shitting in the box?
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not
I
either,
hope
because
not.
that can't be sanitary.
That can't be.
That can't
but,
be. That's got to be like a real germ. I would assume that's a biohazard
Yeah.
situation. I mean, I don't know, but that seems out of
That's
control.
wild though. I mean, it's just a wild world we live in these days.
Yeah, I think a lot of things that are. I mean, at first I was for all the like all this changes and stuff. But yeah, whatever, let them do their thing. But now I feel like it's kind of getting. I mean, I think of the old man in me's coming out.
Yes. Yeah.
Where it's like, nah,
Yeah.
gotta put your foot down somewhere.
Be
You know?
normal.
I mean, yeah, normal's a weird. Normal's not the word that I think. It doesn't mean that anymore. Like, it means so many different things now.
Yeah.
Normal for us is different for other people.
I mean, like my wife, I think I said something the other day because when we've been looking for a house and stuff, like, I was like, what about this area over here? And we were in Lakeside. And or she said, what about this area over here? We're in Lakeside. And I was like, I don't know, it's kind of ghetto. Right? And I didn't think of anything of it. She's like, you can't say that. And I'm like, you know, or she's like, you shouldn't say that now or whatever. I'm like, really? What? What are you talking about? I can't say ghetto? And she's like, I don't know. I just heard you can't say it. Like, people are saying you can't say it anymore. And she doesn't really care. And I'm like, why? Like, what does that mean or whatever? And apparently it's offensive, or what she said is that it's offensive or racist.
Our wording is like not what it used to be. Like,
Yeah.
like one of the things, like I was telling someone, which is crazy. We had a whole conversation on the podcast about it. Is the R word, retarded?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
you can't even say that word anymore at all, which is crazy because like we say it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think about the word, there's no good way. There's no way at all to say that, like to say that. A lot of words you can't. There's no way you could say it in real life, like realistically.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your son's retarded. Like, there's no way. There's no good way to say that word. You know what I mean? Like, oh, how cute. You know? No, there's no, like, it's crazy that was even a thing. Like, or even like the faggot. Like, faggot. There's no. It's just. It's meant to be. Like, just cut into you.
Yeah.
Cut into that person. Like, there is no good reason. So I get why you can't use those words. But at the same time, it's like crazy that you can't say it at all anymore, or else you look funny. But I get it. I get it.
The people are just more offended by
Right,
things
they're definitely
these days,
and I get it. And even like one of the things that just changed is like midget. You can't say midget. You have to say little person. We grew up saying
Can't
midget.
say midget?
You can't say midget.
Mm.
You have to say little.
See,
little
I think
person.
I'm behind too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I get it. Like, if you really saw, like, a little person, like, yeah, I get it. Like, y'all could be, oh, the midget. Like, that's It sounds weird. Like, it sounds crazy. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Me or the midget? Who are you talking to? He was like, that's crazy.
You're the midget.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going off on something else, but it's just crazy. Anyways, our kids are going to be extremely different. They're going to be growing up in a way different world than we grew up in.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And that's kind of scary.
Super scary.
Yeah, it's very scary.
To think of. But I mean, like, just got to live life and roll with the punches and move on, right? That's all you can really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think about it all the time, but like the more you think about it, the more it just stresses you out, right? And I wonder, like, did my parents think the same thing? Were they thinking, like, man, they're going to grow up in a different world than we did? And, like, you know, I feel like we turned out all right.
Right.
You know? So
far. Yeah.
You know? I mean, but that's the same thing. Our parents don't have the same, like, values that we do, or the younger generation does. And they look at things different. And we're probably going to think, like, 10 years down the road when our kids are older, like, what are you doing? Like, what is this that you're messing with? Or what's this app that you're on? Or you can't even think about it, right? Because applications and phones and things like that were not a thing, right?
No.
For separate generations. So it's like, what's going to be next? And we're going to be like, you're weird. Why do you do that? You know, but it's the normal, right?
Right. I was telling someone the other day, I mean, you're, we'll talk about it. You're a very sporty guy. You played football, but you were more of a wrestler guy in school. You were telling me. I was a tennis guy.
Tennis, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And, yeah, I'm a bitch. But But,
you said it, not me. No,
yeah,
just kidding.
yeah, right.
Just kidding.
No,
Tennis
but
is cool.
I honestly got into it because this, I was actually part of West High Bakersfield, with the high school I went to. I was part of the very first men's tennis team. So like, and the main reason that happened was because like we had a girls tennis team for like years.
Oh, okay.
And the girls were coming around trying to get dudes to like, hey, we're starting a men's team. And the fucking right one asked me, the hottest, the one I was like one of the chicks I was really into.
You're like, all right,
was
let's
like,
do it.
that's why I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm super down.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that girl, Amber. I'm like, oh my God, yes. And
That's
I joined for her, but I ended up all of my friends who they were all football dudes, like, fuck it, let's do it as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go on fucking vacations. Like, they would take us to fucking UCLA, USC
dope.
to like watch like tournaments, to kind of like just like on the weekends.
Yeah,
Like,
so it was fun.
It was very like a very social, fun thing for us to do as like a like. And so it became like a real. And then like a lot of my homies, like I talk about this. There's one homie who he was my grade. He I can't say his name because I had to bleep it out. I'll say his name. He was the best player on the team. He was the best player. And one time we played North High at North High Bakersfield, and he ended up going against their best guy, and their best guy had one hand. Smoked Byron, smoked him. I'll never forget. We were all like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
He had one arm.
Yeah. Lose situation right
He
there.
was the best player on their team. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? He was so good. Probably because he's lighter. He can run. He can run better. I mean, what's an arm weigh? Like 5 pounds, maybe
That's
10
crazy.
pounds? I mean, he was 10 pounds lighter than everybody else.
He could run faster.
He was fat. Anyways, but it was a great.
And your boy got the shit, right?
Yeah.
Because then he's like,
we all,
well, how you going to lose the guy with one arm?
To this day.
And then if you beat him, it could be even worse, right? You're like, you fucking beat the dude with one arm?
You think you're good?
Yeah.
You beat the guy with one arm.
You happy?
He's probably crying right now. That's fucked up.
That's tough.
Yeah. But yeah, tennis was my thing, and I forgot where I was going with that. And sports.
Tennis, well, I mean, sports, yeah. I mean, let me just say, first of all, I mean, I like pickleball now, too, so pickleball's a fun sport. And then, I mean, no matter what it is, you're a gamer, so you're a sports person. I mean, you're going to love whatever sport you're playing because you're competing, right? Whenever you're competing, it's just fun. I just like competition in general. That's really what it is, competition, you know? But yeah, my big thing was wrestling and stuff. I loved wrestling.
When did you start wrestling? How old were you?
3.
3?
Crazy, huh? Yeah. Well, my dad was a 2-time NCAA champion. So he went out to North Dakota for college. He wrestled at Granite Hills, where I went to school. So my first couple years wrestling in high school, my high school wrestling coach was his coach in high school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's a small world.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. He ended up retiring like my junior, senior year-ish or whatever, because he was getting a little older and stuff too. But yeah, my dad was a big wrestler in high school and then went to college. And then I just remember when I was young, he was like, hey, do you want to wrestle? And I was like, no, I want to play soccer. And he's like, too bad. We're going to go wrestle. So, all right. Well, I guess I'm not playing soccer this year or whatever. I think he still let me play a little bit, but he was like, you're just going to wrestle too, you know? And I didn't want to at first. And I just remember I was like, this is no fun, you know? I'm 3 years old, right? And then, so this is a good one. When I was young, he was really tough on me, but like, you know, in a loving way. I was running around the mats, just warming up, and I tripped and fell when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and my shoulder started hurting really bad. And I was running around, and I walked up with my dad. I forgot to mention, he was coaching our entire wrestling squad at Valhalla, so it was a youth program, and he was coaching probably 40, 50 kids, right, in this youth program. It was a big program. And so I walk up to him, I'm like, Dad, my my shoulder hurts. And he's in coach mode at the time too. And he's like, stop it, keep running, keep going, go. And I'm like, okay, I run a lap back around, and my shoulder hurts really bad. And he's like, man, all right, if you're gonna be all whiny about it, whatever, go sit in the corner, you know, and face the mirror. So I sit in the corner and I just face the mirror or whatever. And I kind of just sit there for the whole wrestling practice. And he's like, "You going to get out in here and wrestle or whatever?" I'm like, "No, my shoulders." He's like, kind of like, whatever, brushing me off, whatever. I get home, take my shirt off, and my mom looks at my shoulder. It's busted collarbone. It's so broken.
Whoa.
And so he got an earful that night, and my mom was like, "What the heck, dude?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah."
Fuck.
He tells me, he's like, "That wasn't my proudest moment."
Right. I mean, shit. I
He
mean,
was just trying to be a coach, though.
right,
He
right.
was
No, and I
just
get
having
it.
fun.
That sounds like my dad. Like, honestly.
Yeah, he was tough on me, yeah.
My dad was it's almost same experience with soccer. Like my dad, I was into it, but then once I got into soccer, it turns out it was AYSO up in Bakersfield.
Yeah.
And our coach, we got there, and my dad was there with me, dropped me off, and our coach only spoke Spanish, and all the kids were like, didn't speak any Spanish. So we're like, what the fuck? We couldn't even understand him. So my dad was like, what the fuck is this? So my dad spoke Spanish and English. So he's like, I'm going to help. So my dad joined as like an assistant coach, but it turned out as things went on, he was the coach because dude was only spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
And so my dad
For
was
sure.
the one running, and my dad loved soccer. So he was like, boom, boom. He would do crazy. Like, he was a crazy ass fucking coach, and he was my dad. So I had to go to every practice, every
Of course.
fucking, and I hate, like, every Saturday we had to go to the games, and I was like, fuck, I wanted to sit home and watch cartoons, like, and he would just take me, and I'd be telling him, Dad, can I sit this one out? Nah, I had to play every fucking game, every fucking, it was rough. And then, my dad would do crazy shit, like, he would put, I don't know how he did it, he would put sand in the ball, so it weighed more. A little bit more, like
That's
a little bit of
funny.
sand, not like all full of sand, so it would weigh more, so we could feel like when we're kicking it, like the pressure, and like kind of like so it's easy, it's seamless when we hit a regular ball. I was like, what the like looking back, I'm like, what the fuck was he doing? He was
How
like
old
running,
were you?
I was probably like 7, 6.
That's funny.
And he was like going hard, and I was like, fuck this. I ended up like dropping out after I did 3 years with him, and I dropped out. He was my coach every year.
He's getting you guys ready for the big leagues.
He would go hard on us. I'm like, dude, we're kids, bro. Like, like. Sounds like my dad. Your dad's and my dad probably would go bowling together.
Go bowling. Yeah.
Like,
No, but that's good. I mean, it teaches you toughness, though.
right.
I mean, that's the reality of it. Like, I think it just, wrestling is a good sport. Any sport's good, I mean, because it can teach you toughness. And I think sports are just not, quite frankly, as popular anymore. I mean, I think like a lot of kids like sports, but, since video games and phones and technology is growing, like less kids spend time outside and doing things than they do playing sports or going out and playing baseball with their friends or going to their neighbor's house. Like, I'm always up the street, and whether I'm skateboarding down the street or whatever with my buddy, or playing soccer at the middle school when I was young. But that's another thing, is like I want to keep my kid away from like all the technology as much as I can.
Right.
So he's active, because I think that's just something that's going to be tough. And so many kids are just iPad babies now and things like that. And
Yeah.
technology is just everywhere.
Is your son going to be a wrestler?
I think I want him to. Just because I think it's such a good sport to teach you toughness and values and discipline, and just to grow in that way. But it's so tough on your body. So, I mean, I think I was talking to you when I went to Costco the other day, and I was just telling you about how, like, when I had tournaments and stuff, and I would cut like 10, 15 pounds.
Yes.
And how hard that is on your body. So if he's into it, which I would love if he wrestled, then I would let him do it, and then I would just train him the right way. I feel like it's all about the training too. Don't cut weight. It doesn't have to be that drastic. You can build muscle, and do it that way, because wrestling's so old school, where it's like you suck out, you don't drink water all day long, you don't drink water for 2 days or whatever, and you don't eat any food. And I told you I never had a Thanksgiving dinner
That's crazy.
till I was like done with wrestling, which was probably like 18, 19 years old.
You got to circle back to that. I want to know what that dinner was like. That first Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm not big on Thanksgiving dinner.
But But I mean, that first Thanksgiving dinner that you could
Yep.
eat,
Yes.
were you like, nah? Or were you like, yeah, eat
I
everything?
was like, nah.
Really?
Nah. Yeah. I'm not a big Thanksgiving dinner person.
Because of that, you think?
I don't know, but I don't like turkey. I'm not a big fan of turkey.
Why
I
don't you
just
like
never
turkey?
eat it.
What
I
don't you
don't
like
know.
about it?
Just dry.
Have you ever deep fried it?
I have.
Oh, dude, I feel like it's so juicy when you deep fry it.
Yeah,
When you put it in the oven,
juicier. It's better.
Yeah, when you put it in the oven, it's dry. I hate oven
You're right.
turkey.
I mean, it is better and it's juicier, but it's still. I just don't like turkey. I'm not a fan of turkey.
It's crazy.
And maybe it's just not having it. Like potatoes are cool. I like potatoes. Who doesn't like potatoes?
Ham?
Ham's okay. It's okay.
What's your favorite thing at Thanksgiving dinner?
Potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah, I like the potato. Cornbread.
Cornbread's really good.
If you do cornbread, cornbread's bomb. Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't eat a lot of like. But yeah, it sucked as a kid not being able to have. There was always just a tournament around that time. There was always a big like Thanksgiving tournament somewhere around that weekend or something, and so like I was always cutting weight, and I'm like, that's the thing I would change, right? I would if my kid did it, then he wouldn't cut weight like as drastically. Like my dad bought a when I was in high school. I got really into it and I was really competitive and I was getting like pretty good at the sport, like to a state ranking caliber level. And so he got me a sauna to put in the garage at our house, and I would just spend like a couple hours in the sauna trying to sweat out every last drop of water in my body to weigh in the next morning.
God damn.
It's just not healthy when you're 16, 17 years old. Your body's still growing.
When you're 4.
Well, okay, wait. So I never did it when I was 4, and he never made me cut weight like that when I was 4. Maybe a little bit when I was like in junior high and stuff, but never when I was like 3 or 4 or whatever. I just wrestled whatever weight. But even high school though, it's not natural to suck out and weight like that.
I mean, it's for some people, but I just feel like you wouldn't do that to your kid now that you've went through it.
No, because I would have just wrestled at a higher weight class. Because the strongest I ever got in my life was after high school. Because even throughout wrestling, because I wrestled around 152 pounds, I walked around at 165 pounds naturally in high school. And after high school, all I wanted to do was work out and eat food, because I never got to eat much food. And I shot up to
Carl's Jr. Burgers?
195. Yeah. Carl's Jr. You saw me eating at Costco. You saw me eating. So 195, 200 pounds I shot up to pretty much instantly after high school.
Really?
Yeah. Because my body just wanted to grow, and I never let it. Never let it.
Damn.
Yeah.
When did you graduate high school?
2013.
Okay.
Started Costco at 2016, so I was a couple years out. But
so that's when you started to basically Costco era was when you started to just indulge more.
Yeah. I mean, and before that, I just was definitely like just trying to grow. I mean, I was super into working out and fitness and stuff like that throughout my 20s, and obviously still am now. But at the same time, like it's just a lot harder having kids and things like that. Just
right.
It's like obviously you make time for it, but I want to spend time with him at home and stuff, and be there and just go outside, play sports with him, and get my activity in other ways, whether it's fixing something up at the new place we're at or whatever.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something that I'm doing now with for me, like my dad used to hit me when I was to discipline me.
Okay.
And with my son, it's I'm trying to not do that. There's times when I have to, but there's mainly I try not to.
Yeah.
I try not to be my first resort. I try to do other methods, but there's times when like my son's just he doesn't listen. He just doesn't want to listen. So I'm like I'm gonna have to, I take things away from him. Like one of the things we do now, every time I pick him up from school every day, and he always wants to go to the store and like get at something, and I would because this is my son, and I don't care. I got the money. I can just buy him a Gatorade or something. We go to the store every day, and my wife is like, "You gotta stop doing that." Just maybe once a week or something. All right, so I stopped doing it. So now it's Friday. Every Friday is Happy Friday. When we go out, we get a Slurpee or something, because I don't want him to be too much, he's getting kind of chunky too, so I got to kind of slim him up a little bit.
There you go.
But yeah, that's something that with him, I'll threaten him with that. I'll be like, oh, okay. Like if he's acting up, I'll be like, okay, no Happy Friday this week then, I guess. And he instantly like, okay. He starts to like one time he's just pissed. He's like, hey, why are you mad all the time? He's like I forgot what happened. Like he got his mom disciplined him or something. He's like mad. I'm like, you need to smile. And he's like, I don't want to smile. I'm like, well, if you don't smile, it looks like we're gonna not do Happy Fridays. And he's like, instantly, I'm
Turned
like,
him around real quick.
So that's my tool now that I use against him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take away Happy Fridays. So that's been working for me.
Good. Yeah, your kids are a little older, so it's just different walks right now. My kid being so young, 19 months, it's like not sure what I'm going to do for discipline and things like that. It's just, guess we'll find out when he's a little older and stuff.
Right.
But he's definitely getting to the point now where he's starting to throw tantrums. Getting to that 2-year-old age, he's definitely wants to throw tantrums. The other day, I try not to laugh at him because I don't want to encourage it. But sometimes it's funny because I've never seen it before. So it's like, I look at him as just like this little baby because that's what he is. And then now he's just having these grown toddler-like tantrums. And he was yelling and screaming. And then he went to the ground and started kicking his feet. And I'm like, what, dude? When did you start learning to do that? Where did that come from?
They always surprise you with crazy
and I don't want to laugh.
Things. Yeah.
Because I'm like, wait, that's kind of funny, but stop throwing a tantrum at the same time.
Yeah.
You got to know not to do that. And now he knows he can get a reaction out of you. So that's his thing. It's like he'll try to get reactions out of me and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just watching and listening. That's his phase he's in right now.
Yeah.
And so that's why I don't want to give him that, but I do the kind of like walking away. So if he's throwing a tantrum, I just kind of pretend like I'm doing something else. We'll be in there or whatever, and I'll look at this, like try not to like look at my phone or anything, but like, I'll mess with something, like I'm fixing something up or whatever, and he knows I'm not paying attention to him, so he'll just stop throwing the tantrum. That works. That's my best way to do it right now.
That works.
Yeah, kind of get away from that.
Yeah, dude, today, fuck. Like before I was coming here, I did I made sure everything was good before I left so my wife could have it easy, put the kids to bed. And they were all crying at one time. All 3 of them. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's got to be brutal.
It's the worst, feeling ever. It's just the stress.
So you just go, all right, see you later?
I mean, I helped her calm them down, but that was that was a situation before I left. It was I had to calm them down, to help her. But that was the thing that hit me. I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking crying right now.
It's wild.
Yeah, it was overwhelming. A crazy feeling of wow, dude, wow.
I know my life is so much different from when I worked with you at Costco to now even just having a kid and one on the way.
You weren't married back then. You've been married, right? You got married?
Mm-hmm. Got married.
When did you get married?
Got married in 2022. So right around when 23 November. Right around when I started the dealership, and then so my wife got pregnant first, and then I had a ring already. But then I found out she's pregnant, and I was trying to plan this whole thing out, And I was like, oh, it looks like I gotta jump on this a little sooner, So I kind of just figured it out quicker, and married her, and then we got married. She had a baby bump and stuff too at the wedding.
Oh, that's crazy.
We just did a little backyard wedding, nothing
awesome.
crazy. We were gonna do a little courthouse wedding even too. But her sister wanted to have it, so we did it there. It was just some family, just real quick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So how soon after did the baby come?
So we got married in November, and then he was born in February.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So a couple months after.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's cool. And the pictures are kind of cool too, because I think a lot of people think, well, you don't want to be pregnant and have a wedding and be pregnant in your wedding photos too. But now I think it's trending.
Is it?
I think it's
Is
the thing.
it? You guys
'Cause
started the trend?
well, yeah, because I've talked to people like we'll do like photo shoots with she'll like let's take family photos or whatever, and then she'll tell people like she was pregnant when she's like, oh my god, I want that. You know, like her
Oh,
photographer
wow.
wanted to be pregnant and then get married and stuff too. I'm like, that's funny. It's kind of trending now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's just different, right? I think having wedding photos when the girl's pregnant is unique.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have that.
Yeah.
So-
It's actually, it's great. I think
Mhm.
that's a really great way to capture that. And then for
Mhm.
your kids too, to be like, I was there,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. No, it is pretty cool.
that's very cool. Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, congrats. Yeah. Cause the last time, we went, like when we worked together and all that stuff, you weren't married at all yet. But I remember you would show me, your now wife, those TikToks of
Oh, yeah.
the one of her. Let's take a shot of vodka. What is it? And then she,
Dude, that one went crazy viral.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah, that thing got like 2.5, 3 million views or something like that.
So just so people know, he did a video of him and his wife, or him and his girlfriend
Yeah.
at the time. Tell so they know,
Yeah,
because they don't know what we're talking about.
well, anyways, we were just out going to a concert or something, and it was super simple. I just poured her a shot of water instead of vodka, and I poured me a shot of vodka, and I was like, "Oh, come take a shot," because she doesn't like to drink water, and she's never like.
I didn't know that. Okay, so
Yeah,
she's not a water
the whole
person.
the whole point of why I was doing that is because, you know, she's small and she doesn't drink a lot of water. She always jokes around saying that she needs to get a new water bottle, even to this day, just to get herself encouraged to drink water, you know? And so, like, she has a bazillion water bottles in the cupboard and stuff because she's like, I need a new one so I can stay hydrated or whatever. But anyways, she doesn't drink a lot of water, and so she never really stayed hydrated. And I would always mess with her about that. Like, drink your water. And so, before I went to this concert, I poured a shot of water for her and a shot of vodka for me, and I just cheersed her, and she was just like kind of like, what is this, when she took the shot or whatever. And I'm like, we're hydrating, you know, and just messing around, and for some reason that blew up.
Yeah,
It was just
yeah.
funny. I thought
I
it was a
remember
funny
that.
thing to post or whatever because it just caught her off guard. But yeah,
I remember that. That's funny.
yeah. Now she loves TikTok though. She's big
That's-
on TikTok now.
Yeah, I see you guys' TikToks often. Your dog. I want to say Charger.
Stealer?
Okay, Stealer. I want to say Charger, but
Charger. Yeah, that's why you want to say it, because the football team you're thinking. Yeah, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't do it much. I used to do a little bit of it, but I don't really do TikToks much anymore. But she loves it. I mean, she's got her own little like mom following group now too with it. So I'm like, go get famous on TikTok. That will work perfectly because
Yeah.
you make a ton of money on that. Tell you what,
Girls, for some reason,
dude.
girls get followers like crazy because guys are just geeking on them.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about because she was watching Dancing with the Stars the other day, and I was genuinely just like curious because I haven't seen Dancing with the Stars in a long, long time, and right now it's super popular. And I guess it's because they've taken a lot of these podcast girls and these TikTok influencer girls. Have you ever seen the Mormon wives?
Oh yeah. I forget what it's called. Sister Wives. Sister
Yeah,
Wives.
no, it's a Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
Oh, okay.
So
No, I don't
it's
know.
based in Utah or whatever, but there's like mom TikToks or whatever, and so they're all in Dancing with the Stars, I guess, right?
Wow.
And I was messing with her, not really messing with her, but I was asking her, I was like, well, where are like the real celebrities?
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because I was genuinely thinking too, like, where is like Bradley Cooper? Where is like
Right.
Tom Brady, the athletes and stuff too? And then she's like, no, these are the real celebrities. What are you talking about? This is the most famous TikToker in the world right now. Alex Cooper's on there or whatever. I don't know if you know who that is, but
I don't.
she's like a big TikToker.
Okay.
And
Maybe I see her.
apparently the most famous
Maybe I see
blonde
her.
girl. I've seen her before too because I
Right,
saw
right.
her. I was like, oh, I've seen her before on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. But I don't think about it and I don't follow it much. But anyways, that's why it's so popular right now, because Dancing with the Stars is like huge right now, because everybody, and then I'm thinking about it, those are the celebrities right now.
Yeah.
The people that do TikTok and the people that are on social media and stuff right now, making a name for themselves, those are like the biggest celebrities in the world right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even realize that until I was watching the other day. Like, the athletes, the movie stars are not even as popular. Like Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, you know, those people are not even as popular as some of these TikTokers now. Not even close. Not even close. And probably don't even make the same money.
Right, but I think more of it's I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's more now of for people like Dwayne Johnson or like these actors, celebrities that we see on movies and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like a step down for them to do that. I feel like because,
yeah, well, I mean, it's just not their thing, and he's already a name for himself too. So that's one thing,
right? Well, and that's what I'm saying is because like Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle did a joke on one of his specials recently, or like in the last 5 years, about that. How when he, you know, how he was famous for a while, then he went away, he came back again.
Yeah,
he said that when he was, you know, away, that Dancing with the Stars reached out to him to do, you know, be on the show, and he's like, nah, man, I'm not that. I'm not that dead of a celebrity yet. Like he made that joke.
Okay.
He made that a joke. So I think maybe because of him, now it's a stigma where it's like if you're on that show, you look like you're a failure.
Yeah.
In you know of an actor, like you just that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
You know, and I think maybe that's always been the thing, or it's looked down on. It's like Bradley Cooper would never do that. Like,
yeah.
Even though I wouldn't be surprised seeing him on there because it'd be cool to see him, and I would want to see him because I'm a Bradley Cooper fan. I like his stuff. If I saw him on Dancing with the Stars, I probably would stay in and watch it.
Yeah, I bet they've always chased like celebrities that are starting to not have as big of a name, but now this is the most popular season,
and that makes more sense.
Now they're branching out and they're using like TikTok celebrities,
right? And that makes sense because they would look like they'd be more. Yeah, I'll do it. They're you know, like it's gonna make my channel blow up more,
100%
or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because Dancing with the Stars has always been like a really big thing, but like something really big that I've never watched.
Right.
You know,
right.
Like I was never into it. And then now that's all my wife's watching right now.
We watch Masked Singer.
Oh, yeah.
We watch that shit.
Yeah.
My wife loves that shit. Dude, the first season, woo, it's good. It's basically, you know, you're guessing who the fucking person is.
I've seen a little bit of it.
So it's just like they dress up as in costumes and shit. And you're trying to guess who the person is. And I'm going to ruin it for you. No, I'm not going to ruin it for you. I don't want to spoil it for you.
Go ahead. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it.
Okay, so the first season, right, is a monster. And he's singing his ass off. And everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? Beautiful voice, right? He's singing like Guns N' Roses song, like Guns N' Roses, fucking like old school like metal songs, old R&B songs. Like, who the fuck is this guy? He's very versatile, you know? He's singing this and that. He wins. He's the one that went. And guess who it was? T-Pain, bro.
No way.
You would never know because you always hear him with auto-tune. But when you hear him like normal, he could fucking sing. Like he could fucking, and he's all he's doing is like singing covers the whole time. But
that's crazy.
They do like Tony Hawk, like Tony Hawk is. So it's kind of like you're like, okay, this guy can't sing
because some of them are not good singers.
Yeah, and that's the point. It's like, okay, who's this knucklehead? You know, right here.
Yeah,
and it's like Tony Hawk. You know what I mean? Someone like, oh, it's Tony Hawk, and it's like, oh my gosh, we never knew. Oh well, you know, we should have guessed, but
yeah,
someone who can't sing, or like sometimes like I don't follow sports too much. Sometimes it's like athletes, I forget, who can sing, who are really good at singing. Like, funny. I didn't know this athlete could sing. You know, who are like freaking the fuck out. You know, it's great. It's a good show. I like it.
Yeah, something Tom Brady will probably end up on.
Yeah, and that's more of like a show where people want to show their talents without you knowing who they are.
Right.
Like one of the ones who almost won and made it was Kelly Rowland. Okay. You know, Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
And she was like,
good,
crazy to hear her by herself and singing. The crazy thing about it for me is that they're singing songs that are out of their basket. Like you know, you would think like Kelly Rowland's gonna sing like a blues song or a R&B song, right? But she'll sing like a fucking like AC/DC song and turn it into like a blues song. And it's like, what? Like it's crazy shit. You know, The Doors. She sings like a Doors song. You know, and it's like, whoa, like who is it? And they do that to throw you off. Like, who is this person? Yeah. Like, we have the mask on. Who the fuck is singing that song with that voice? Like, I know that voice, but it doesn't go with that song, you know?
Right.
It's just, that's what's crazy about that. I like that.
No, that is cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Not even 30 minutes, I don't know.
You do Zins?
I do Zen, yeah.
How is that?
It's good. So I stopped. You remember I was chewing tobacco?
Yes.
So when my kid was born, that's when I stopped. That day.
That day.
Yeah. So I didn't want to like go cold turkey, but I did know that I wanted to stop using tobacco in general. So I picked up Zens because it's just pure nicotine, which I'm not saying fight a vice with another vice or anything, but I definitely wanted to stop chewing tobacco because I was doing that since I was like later in high school, and then so I started using Zen, and it's good. It's also very addictive too, but
How does that work though? How is it different than chew? You don't spit, right?
you don't spit. Yeah, it's just nicotine.
But
So
it's the same burn.
so no. So I mean, chewing tobacco like Copenhagen is like one. There's a lot of like fiberglass in Copenhagen, cuts up your jawline and stuff like that.
What the fuck?
It cuts up your gums. I mean,
I thought that was a joke.
no,
There's really fiber. Why?
Yeah, because that's how it cuts into your gums.
Oh, that's how it gets in your system.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
so the tobacco gets into your system, the nicotine gets into your system, and tobacco is obviously just known for not being very good for you. So I stopped doing that, and I started with Zen, and yeah, I've just been doing that. But it's all right. I mean, just a little nicotine and stuff.
So
Can't
what you?
blame it.
But it's almost like Copenhagen, where you just pop it, and you just you leave it in there for how long?
Yeah, I mean, little. I mean, however long. I mean, they wear out after probably like 30 minutes or so. But little like white like pouches or so, nicotine pouches.
And you feel like a buzz the whole time.
It's not the same. It's not the same buzz, but you feel something like I definitely didn't like it at first. You know, like I craved tobacco. I craved Copenhagen like chew for like, oh man, I don't even know, like probably a solid like 6 months to a year, and then now I don't crave it anymore. But I just did these, which helped me kind of wean off of it because the tobacco, the Copenhagen hits like so much harder, and it just to me felt so much better.
Right.
Like,
I can relate. I can relate to that because I smoke cigarettes,
Okay.
and like I try the e-cigarettes or
Okay.
like those geek bars.
Yeah.
Not the same. I
Not
get
the
it.
same.
I get it. Like you get your nicotine,
Hmm.
but it's not the same at all.
Yeah.
Like that punch, like that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of relate that to that. To
Yeah.
like Copenhagen to Zins. Like it's you still get it, but you're not getting the actual like.
That's pretty much what it was, and like my only other driving force to not do it was because I just kind of promised myself I wouldn't do it after my kid was born. I wanted to like be done with tobacco. Not to mention it's really gross too, and that's another reason too. It's like because I would spit in a cup or I'd spit in like a bottle or something, and it's just black, nasty.
Hanging around.
Yeah, and I just didn't want it around. I didn't want them grabbing it and stuff. It's just a little more clean. To be honest, like it's just a little cleaner. You throw it in,
Right,
you
I
throw
get
it
it.
away. So I was like, okay, that I can do. I mean, eventually probably get off of these too. I got the 3 milligram ones. I used to do like the 6 milligram ones. So, but yeah, I mean, it's better than chewing, better than tobacco. So.
Right. I kind of feel that's why I kind of went off.
Because nicotine's just a stimulant at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's a stupid stimulant. But I tried doing that with the geek bars. Like I went to a geek bar and started smoking that
Yeah.
because my main thing was cigarettes are great, but I don't like the smell. I don't like how my fingers stink.
Yep. I feel
And
you.
one of the things I always do when I smoke is I only smoke with one hand. Like Like I never touch this hand because I don't want both my hands to
You
smell
don't
like
want it to
cigarette.
smell like
So like
coke, yeah.
only this one's gonna smell like shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I'm constantly like I never switch them. I'm constantly just
Yeah.
I hold it with one hand so that I can wash that hand and like try to focus on that
Yeah.
hand. You know. And so they don't smell, but that's like thing, and like the like I feel like I smell when I go to like when I'm talking to people, and I just smoke one. Like I feel like I can smell it, and they can smell it. And
Well,
I
it
feel
gets stuck in your beard,
I
or
feel
it gets
awkward,
stuck in
yeah,
the...
and it's like awkward, like like I don't want to stand too close to them because I don't want them to think I smell weird, you know. So that's like the only stigma with cigarettes for me. Otherwise, like it makes me feel good. I love the pack, the punch. But if it wasn't for that, I'd be smoking them forever. But that's my thing is. That's why I went to the e-cigarettes or what do you call it. It was cool for a while, but
Not the same.
yeah, I mean you're clean. Your fingers don't smell. Your breath doesn't smell. You don't have the lingering smell on you, but it's not the same. It's not the same at all. Like when it comes to the feeling of it.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like there's times when like it was one time when I was editing, and I was like, my wife hates me smoking, even vape in the house. So it's like I don't.
Yeah.
But when, you know, when she's not around. But one time I was like editing in our room, and she was making breakfast, and the kids were out there, and I'm like watching them going out there. But I'm trying to like stick and edit. I'm hitting this geek bar in the room with the window open, hitting the geek bar, not even realizing I probably inhaled like a shit more tobacco than I'm used to. And I started feeling really sick, really sick. So that's another thing is I can't gauge how much I mean, I guess you can if I looked at it, but I wasn't. So, like a cigarette, for example, I can smoke two cigarettes in a row.
Yeah.
I can't smoke 3. I'm gonna start feeling funky.
Yeah.
Sick. But that's how I measure how much nicotine I can take by cigarette. So it's like, okay, I usually only smoke 1 cigarette. I never smoke 2 unless I'm like drinking a lot. Then I'll maybe smoke 2 cigarettes. You know, I feel like I can take it. You know.
Yeah, because nicotine is the one that has the effect where it makes you feel kind of like nauseous.
Right, and that's what I've had that happen a couple times with the geek bar, where it's like I lose track and I'm just hitting it, and I'm like, oh shit, and I start to feel sick.
But the geek bar has nicotine and tobacco, or just nicotine?
I don't know what I'm probably just nicotine.
Yeah, that's probably what made you feel sick.
Right.
Is doing too much of that,
right.
And then yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I do like the 6 milligram one of these now, I kind of feel a little off and feel a little wheezy. But that's why I dropped to the 3s too. So
it's a 3.
Yeah, these are 3s.
Yeah, so that's the thing too. Whereas I knew this one guy. I used to work with him at Sam's Club. We used to drive the forklifts, the same ones at Costco, the same exact ones. And he used to have a water bottle, or it was a coffee mug sometimes, where he would chew and he'd spit in it, in that coffee mug. It would just sit there on his, on the forklift. It's funny. And then this fool was like a nicotine addict, because this fool would chew, and then on lunch, we used to work overnight, so we worked 10 to 7 in the morning, and we'd go outside on lunch and just or on break, and we'd smoke. And this motherfucker one time, the first time I ever worked with him, we were outside talking, and this fool pulls out a bag of like shavings, and then wraps, like zigzags, and he starts rolling, taking these, and starts rolling them. I'm like, this is fucking rolling weed in front of me? No, he's rolling tobacco.
That's crazy.
He's rolling it while he's talking to me, not even he's perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Smokes a cigarette,
casual.
A rolled cigarette. He rolled right down. I was like, God damn. He would chew all day.
Yeah.
Before lunch, after lunch, he would smoke his own fucking 2-3 rolled cigarettes he made.
Yeah, I remember, man. I'm fucking just... It's a bad habit. I mean, I remember going to a music festival out in Arizona. On my way back home, chewing tobacco. I was spitting into this bottle, and then right next to that bottle, I had my water bottle.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You know what happened.
I've heard that story before. And how did it taste?
Took a good swig of it.
How did it taste?
Oh man, I took a swig of it, and I probably got like a tiny amount, and I just spit the rest out, and I'm like, I knew I was just in for the ride there for like 5 minutes or so. I was like fine. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick it out. Like I'm probably fine. Don't think too much on it. Just I'm probably fine. Next thing you know, I'm on the side of the road just yakking my brains out. 110 degrees out. I'm in Arizona right now too, so it was horrible, man. After drinking all weekend and stuff too,
That sucks.
puking that weekend already from drinking
I
alcohol.
can see that happening. I've heard that happening before, but I could see
It
it
was the worst.
happening.
It was
Remember,
the worst.
you ever seen Back to the Future 3?
No,
Okay.
I never really watched the Back to the Future.
Okay, so Back to the Future 3, it's the Western days,
Mm-hmm.
and like they go to 1885, the year 1885,
Okay.
like cowboys and shit, before vehicles, wagons, and horses and shit, and in the saloons, apparently back then, they used to have like mad buckets all over the fucking place for people to spit.
Yeah.
Like that was like they were like
Splatoons.
like nice vases, like they were like nice buckets, like.
Yeah, they're
nice,
like called
fancy.
Splatoons or something.
I
Right?
didn't know that. No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, but that was a thing back then. Like it was like normal to just chew. Like it was normal. Oh, you're inside. Well, that's your. But even then, like when we were, I don't know about you, but when do you remember? Were you old enough to remember like when you used to go to restaurants and shit? They'd ask you like, when I was a kid, we used to go to restaurants. They'd be like, smoking or non-smoking.
Yes, dude.
Like what?
Yes.
Which is
I
crazy.
remember that.
Or like if you rented a hotel room.
Yes.
You want smoking or non-smoking? Which is like crazy now to think of that.
Wild. I didn't even think about that.
Do you remember that?
Of course
That's
I
a
do.
weird fucking thing to like talk about.
Especially the hotels.
Right.
Yeah.
But now it's like non-smoking. Like you can't
Yeah,
smoke
it's always
anywhere.
non-smoking.
Yeah, there's nowhere you can smoke. Which is crazy because even bars, like back in the day, you used to be able to smoke in
Mhm.
bars, apparently. But when I turned 21, that was a long gone
That
thing
was gone.
by
Yeah.
then. But supposedly that was a thing up recently, like in the 90s. Like people who went to bars, you could smoke in bars. You could smoke in
Mhm.
restaurants. Like
Dude,
that was
I
a
totally
thing.
forgot about that. Yeah, that was a big thing. Wild, man.
Right.
Times have changed. Because smoking was such a big thing back then.
The machines. You used to go to a machine, like a vending machine. And
Yeah.
like, I mean, that was before my time too, but I remember that on movies and shit, that was like a thing, like in like fucking like Clint Eastwood movies and shit. He'd like go to a machine, he's like buying a fucking pack of cigarettes. He's putting his fucking dollar bills in it. Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. Did you smoke weed, though?
A little bit, but the same thing with this is that these are cool, but
Mhm.
there's nothing like the actual flower.
No. Yeah, for sure.
Like these are
It's
cool,
different.
but it's different. It's different,
100%.
which is crazy.
100%. You just smoke those?
I mean, I have to with kids. Like, I can't smoke flower anymore.
Mm,
Like, if I do, like, we live in a little apartment, so there's no, like, this is dope. Like, if I had something like this, I probably could. But I have a little back. Oh, you haven't seen it, but you've been there. I have a little back area.
patio?
Yeah, back patio. Brian's apartment. I took his apartment over. You got to come do a
Oh,
podcast.
really?
Over, you got to take a podcast. You got to do a podcast with me over there.
Oh,
I told you
okay.
that. And that's what I was going to talk to you about that when we set that up. Where you had meant to come, remember? But you're like, I have to go. The last time I wanted him to be on the podcast, like last minute, you were like,
Yeah.
your girlfriend had or she was your girlfriend at the time, had some party, and you're like, I can't say no to that. Sorry. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. Just go for it. But we were set up a day to do a podcast.
We were planning one out?
Yeah, we planned one, but something happened where you had to. I still have the text, I think, but
Really?
was like-
So you're holding a grudge. Gotcha.
I'm
I'm
not
just
holding much.
kidding. I'm
But
kidding.
one of the
I'm
things
kidding.
when you came to my spot, I wanted to show you, like, because you had been there before, because you went and ate one of those sandwiches that he made you
Yeah,
at
'cause
his
Brian
apartment.
was making those
And
sandwiches.
you said you went to his apartment,
Yeah.
so I wanted to see if you could remember what it was like. Because
That's funny.
I'm in the same apartment now. But anyways, I have a back area, little back area.
Yeah, I know. I remember what his apartment looks like.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So
So
yeah,
you
I
live there.
live there. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
I live in that apartment.
How'd
right
you end
now.
up just taking that over? Like,
So we were always neighbors. Like I known him.
Okay. So you were living in the complex.
I was living in the complex, in the front in a one bedroom. But I was living there when I first came to San Diego, 2010.
Okay.
I moved in there. It was like this easiest setup. Like it was dope. I was
Yeah.
living by myself for 5 years until I ended up meeting my wife. I know my wife. I met her at Sam's Club. She was the HR lady.
Okay. You told me that. Yeah.
right,
you
right.
told
But
me you
I
made
known
something.
her since I started working there. But I didn't never like try to get with her until like
Yeah. The
5
HR
years
lady.
in.
That's a bad move.
But it was like it was an accident. Like it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and it happened, and I got with her, and then we got married. She moved in with me in 2017, and then we talked about having kids, and we had our first kid in 2020, and that's when we're like, okay, I've been here for 10 years. We need to find a bigger place because we're having kids now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for a 2-bedroom. And my ideal setup was like, can we find one here? If we can just find one in this apartment complex, that'd be dope. And we looked at a couple other ones that were open. We just got lucky. And Brian was leaving.
That was Brian's.
Brian left. And I had always seen him there. Like, we're neighbors. And we would bullshit and talk and shit between, like, we're getting our mail or whatever, and it just became a thing when he left. He left for Boston, but he ended up coming back. But he went to the East Coast somewhere, I think. But I ended up, his apartment opened up, and I think the reason why I got it is because of him, because they were like telling us that the people because the owners are really cool. This couple, and they're like, everyone, we had bad luck with tenants. The last one was the only one that was like good. And I think because I worked at Costco too, they were like,
let's do it.
Yeah, let's give them a chance. So I think that's why they gave us a chance, because Brian worked at Costco and he was like their best tenant.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay. And yeah, we haven't given him any grief. There's been a couple situations because that apartment's old, dude. Like, there was one time I go say, let me ask you this: you're a little handy, right?
A little bit.
So this happened recently where when we were flushing, it would just clog, right, in the master bathroom, and I would plunge, and it would clear up, but then it would clog again. And I'm like, I've never had that problem. I'm not a handyman. I'm not a plumber, but I know how to unclog a toilet.
Yeah.
And I felt like, something's fucking wrong. And I kept calling my landlord. I'm like, hey, so it's not like I keep unclogging it, but it keeps clogging up. Or she sent someone out, a plumber. Snake, couldn't figure out what the fuck. He took the toilet off. He was like, come here. He called me over. It's like, check it out. I know what it is. I'm like, what? He shows me, bro, roots were coming out of the fucking, like, I have pictures of it somewhere. Roots were coming out of the fucking, they were just, so somewhere down the line, it cracked, a pipe cracked, and the root got in,
the roots
and just grew.
That's crazy.
So he snaked it as much as he could. And he's like, this is the best it's going to do unless you fucking redo the whole thing, the whole pipe. Like, take everything out.
Yeah, that's not my job.
And he told the landlord that, and basically he cleared it up to where it will flood. Now it flushes. It still bubbles a little bit, which I guess, I didn't know this, but I'm not a plumber, but if it bubbles, that means there's still a blockage in there somewhere. Sure. But it still bubbles a little bit, but it flushes, which is all I want. And my landlord's
still roots growing. Right.
And then my landlord's like, are you cool with that? I'm like, as long as it flushes, I'm good. But just so you know, I mean, we're not going to be there forever. So I'm like, just so you know, it's probably going to be an issue again later,
Yeah.
So they're cool.
They're just pushing it off till they have to deal with it later.
Yeah. And that's basically what that place is. That place is a fucking, like, those shits go for like $600,000, those condos. Bro.
That's wild.
It's not worth it. Especially with all the old problems with them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all those complexes and stuff, too. When I used to live in an apartment, it was, we used to have, like, a bad, like, those termites that would fly? And not the ones that would eat wood, but the ones that fly. They were all in the vents. And basically, they're colonies. So they're connected very closely to the termites that eat wood. So basically, they didn't do much about it. And for the year that we lived in this apartment, we'd have to tape our vents up, like our AC vents, because they didn't come out and check it out, and they never wanted to deal with it, basically. So I just taped my vents up, and there was a bunch of, in the tape, like when the AC would blow out, it'd blow out a bunch of termites. It was disgusting, bro. And so they'd have all these termites sticking to the tape and stuff.
Disgusting.
But most complexes and most apartment complexes and condos and stuff like that, they just don't want to deal with it, so they just push it off till a later date.
That sucks. Yeah. That fucking sucks. Yeah, right before this apartment that we got into, we got an apartment in Chula Vista, and we got in there, and we had it. It was $1,000 a month, it was $1,000 a month.
Wild,
right? Too good to be true.
Yeah,
but this was like 2022. This was like right when you left, maybe ish.
2022, $1,000 a month.
Right.
Crazy.
Wait. Maybe I'm tripping.
1,000 a month is pretty cheap.
2,000 a month. Sorry. I'm tripping.
2,000 a month sounds about right.
It was 2,000 a month, which is still pretty good.
Still very
That's why we
good.
jumped. That's why we jumped
Still
on it.
very good.
That's why we jumped on it. Sorry. Chula Vista. It's right off of the freeway. My wife knows Chula Vista, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, if you know Chula Vista, cool. Right across from Hope Depot is a taco shop. It's really bomb right there. Cool. We go there. We get it. We're moving in. It's a gated apartment complex, so it's like you have to have a code and it's all this bullshit. And our parking spot was like super small, and we moved in and we cleaned everything in the because it was like a lot of like dust, and we just cleaned everything. And we go in, move stuff in every once in a while, like little things like boxes and shit, not furniture yet. And every time I go in, I notice like more shavings on the floor that I had to clean up. Like, what the fuck is? And all of a sudden, there's a hole in the wall, like on the bottom of the molding. There was a hole.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? I'm like constantly cleaning, and there's like claw marks everywhere. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Turns out there's a rat. There's rats that live in there. And dude, we told them like we're not gonna move in this bitch. Like, what the fuck? And they were like, no, you have to stay. You have to stay. You already signed the contract and all that shit. But I ended up, because I already told my current landlord. This was like when I was living in the one bedroom. I told him the situation. He's like, he gave me a number to his realtor. He's like, I got you. Just call her. She's really good on that. And we got with her, and she's like, read your contract and look for an inhabitable. Or we sent it to her. She goes, okay, look at this part. There's a part that says if it's inhabitable, you can the contract is null. And I'm like, oh, okay. So she told me to tell him that, and I did. And they fucking had to give us our deposit back, and we got out of it. And it was dope because I got lucky because my landlord's dope. He's like an old dude who let me live in that condo for like 12 years up until he moved out. And he was super like, because I told him we're leaving on this month, and he's like, all right. And he started getting people to look at it, all that. And when I told him, hey, dude, we can't leave yet. Sorry. He's like, nah, big deal. Don't worry about it. I was like, thanks, dude. Thanks. He was super cool about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah, bro. Let's talk about rats for a second, man. In the new place that I just bought.
Oh shit! Yeah. So we just okay. So let's do it. Okay, let's tell them first what happened. So you are a homeowner now.
I'm a homeowner. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah, my wife and I bought a place. It's a fixer-upper. So we just kind of dove into it because out here, I mean, it's pretty impossible to buy a place. Let's be honest.
San Diego, yeah.
It's tough. So, but yeah, like we were talking about rats. I broke down the wall, the drywall in the garage that's connected to the kitchen because there's this weird smell under the kitchen cabinets and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, something died up under there, right? Like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but something died up under there. So I took a video because I didn't know what I was going to get into, but I got my shop vac and I cut the wall out, and then I cut the drywall out of the back of the kitchen even too. And I started sucking out everything that was under there because there was a bunch of crap and like nesting and stuff. And I'm like, oh, great. And I'm like, and when I'm doing that, I turn the corner or whatever, and this big rat comes crawling across my hand. And then it goes out or whatever, and I'm like tripping out a little bit, okay? I'm like, all right.
Oh, man. I would be really tripping out.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit of a bitch about it, right? I saw this rat. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So, anyways, I've been trying to fucking catch this thing ever since, right?
I can catch it. I can help you.
But help me.
I can help you. It's easy.
Help me. Yo,
it's easy.
You think so?
I mean, from what I learned.
Okay. I set one of those snap traps up.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Okay,
yeah.
let's talk about it. First, I started with the glue traps, right? So I set a glue trap up right next to the walls and put some peanut butter in the middle of it. And I came back the next day or 2 days later, and that same glue trap was over on the opposite side of the garage, and all the peanut butter was licked the fuck off of it. All of it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Okay, and so I got one of those snap traps, and I put a snap trap like right next to the thing.
The big one?
Yeah, the big ones. Catch this motherfucker, right? So, and
how big was it?
What do you mean?
The rat.
It wasn't huge. I mean,
show me.
It's probably the size of your beer that you're holding right there.
Okay.
Probably this big. Yeah, I mean, you probably smell. Yeah, probably the size of the
Tail
Modelo.
probably hella longer.
Yeah, about the size of the Modelo.
And the tail's probably hella longer.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
God damn it!
I
it's
barely got to see,
disgusting.
so I have it in a video. But yeah, so it's a good sized rat because it had a whole nest under the kitchen, right? So I was sucking up a bunch of its nest, right? It was a whole bunch of crap coming out. It looked like dead animals coming out of that thing, but it probably just piled a bunch of stuff under there. But basically, I set the snap trap up too, and those things snap pretty easily, you know, because I'm setting it up even, and then like you let go of it and it'll like snap on you, so you have to set it really delicately. And I put peanut butter on the little yellow part and the end of it, and I come back and all the peanut butter is licked off, and the trap didn't activate. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? How does this thing lick the peanut butter off of it and not activate the trap? And I'm like, maybe I set this thing up wrong. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what I did. And so I took a piece of drywall because I was cutting out the drywall earlier in there. And I touch it, barely touch that thing, and it snaps instantly.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this rat just licked it all off the trap. They're smart, bro. So I put it in ChatGPT, and I'm like, why am I not catching this rat? Because I'm like honestly confused. I'm like, is this thing a wizard? You know? So I know it sounds crazy, but I think this rat's a wizard, right? So, and it's like, no, they're really like, they're smart fucking creatures.
Right.
And they delicately lick it off the thing, and they can do it so softly that it doesn't activate the trap. And I'm like, that's a trip.
How do they know
First
that,
of all,
though?
That's wild.
How do they know that?
That's why I heard, and it recommended to put like cotton on the trap, tie cotton to it, and put it back, and then put peanut butter on the cotton. That way their teeth get stuck in the cotton, and so when they pull away, it activates it. I'm like, oh.
Wow. I was thinking like a clump of cheese, because you have to go hard on cheese. You can't lick that shit.
Yeah.
Like cheese, like you have to like grab it or
That's
munch on
why,
it.
yeah, that's a good idea with cheese too, right? You can't lick cheese.
Like I got like a big fat hunk of cheese.
Yeah. So
like a huge hunk of cheese.
It's sitting in there with cotton and peanut butter on it right now, but it's the rat's not even gonna fuck with it now. It's not even gonna fuck with it.
Fucking get it, dude.
Yeah, I still haven't got it, but and there's we did a termite tenting on the house too, and so there's not much in the house right now, but there's in the kitchen where the sink is. There's this like bar of soap we have just to wash our hands because we're getting into the nitty gritty of redoing this house, and after we tented the house, that bar of soap was sitting in there, and it's all like super clawed into, like the rat got clawed into the soap and everything. So I mean, I'm guessing when the house got fumigated, like that thing was probably losing its fucking mind, so it was probably trying to find a place to hide or something. I don't know, but that thing's definitely active in the house. I'm hoping the fumigation didn't turn it into like the Ninja Turtle rat or something.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
That's
can't catch
fucking
this damn thing. So if you got any ideas,
Well, I was gonna tell you that big ass rat trap, because what happened with me? So in our backyard, that's why we don't fuck with the backyard, because there's rats like crazy out there. Like
Really?
Fat. Yeah, that's why we don't fuck with it. I mean, like at night they come out. So in the
Yeah.
day we'll go, you know, like there's like a little kiddie pool and all that stuff. But when it comes to I have like a little propane grill, you know, like kind of like a little bit smaller than the Blackstone,
Okay.
and I have to in the beginning when I cook on it, after I'd cook on it, they'd be like I'd come back try to cook on it again like a week later or whatever. There'd be like rat droppings all on the inside of it, like they're just gnawing it. I wouldn't, you know. So now what I do is I have to every time I have to like take it out and scrub all the shit
Right.
so that there's no residue, and then there's no droppings now because there's nothing there to eat other than the munch on. So like I'm constantly hosing it off and and cleaning it all the time. Like because I can't have it with any food or anything that smells like food, or else they're gonna fucking come and shit all over it and all that. And then like I put up a Ring camera just to see, and I caught a couple. And they're fucking huge, bro.
Are they?
Fucking huge.
Do you have palm trees? You said you had palm trees by it, right?
Palm trees not in my back in the parking lot. They have palm trees, but in my backyard,
they're like big palm rats.
Maybe, because there's a shit ton of palm trees, dude.
Yeah,
shit ton of palm trees in the parking lot. But my tree in the back is just a regular. I don't even know it's a regular tree, but it's in my yard, and the branches go long, and I've seen them. They go up there. They go up the tree.
Yeah, they go up the tree.
Yeah, and like someone was telling me, peppermint. Like they hate peppermint.
Really?
That's a bugaboo. That's a like a kryptonite thing for them. They hate peppermint. Like they can't stand it. Yeah, it's a very big rat stir. So if you have everything smelling like peppermint, they're not going to want to be there at all. And then, and you know what you should do? Get a cat.
I can't stand cats.
No, I'm just saying, like, just for now, like, let them live there for now.
Yeah.
Like, let them live there for now. Like, just like, and then give them away when, or you know, whenever you move in. Like, just have them live there.
True.
Because rats won't even stay in a place where there's a cat. They will move because they know there's a dominant predator there. That's like a known thing. Like cat piss that's like their, oh shit, they got to get out.
Yeah. Makes sense. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll just get a cat. Throw it in the house for now.
Tiger.
Yeah.
Get a tiger.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Fuck.
No, but like
Mike Tyson, that shit.
That's when I was a kid. Well, growing up in Bakersfield, we lived in this house where, you know, we had a long backyard. It went deep. It was a pretty big backyard. Our next door neighbor, for some reason, had a short one, but they still had that property. But they had like a fence, and the rest of their property was the field. Mm-hmm. And there were always rats and mice in there, and they would constantly get into all the houses around it, and we hated it. So that's what we ended up getting cats because of that. Is that the cats would keep. We had a little crawl space underneath too, where that's where they probably nest and shit. All the all the rats, and so like. Once we got the cats, they would never show up again. They just didn't want to be around.
It's a good idea.
Or maybe
send them to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, I mean, cats will definitely scare them off if they don't kill them first.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, maybe I should get a cat. Because I'm not probably gonna move in there for a little bit of time too, because I still got a lot of fixing to do in the house and stuff.
Just have a cat live there. Like feed it every day.
Give it some food in the litter box.
Yeah. Every day let it eat. Yeah.
There you go. Not a bad idea. You can get like 5 cats. I don't know what's in. I'm gonna have a pest guy come out pretty soon, anyways.
Or even that, yeah. Or just like hire someone to fucking take them out, to hire a professional. Because dude, I can't do rodents. Like insects are cool. I'm cool with insects. I can't do rodents.
Dude, there's a big ass spider that was in there the other day too.
Really?
Yeah. Probably like fucking this big, like I don't know, you know, one of those big Texas spiders looking ones, but not that big, but it was probably like this big, and it was I just saw it when I walked through the garage door because no one's really living in there, it's all vacant and stuff, and I saw it crawling on the ground. I'm like, oh fuck no, bro. I stepped on it, but I was like, oh, I'm a little bit of a bitch when it comes to insects.
I'm a bitch when it comes to rodents.
Yeah.
Even like raccoons and shit. I'm like, get the fuck. I saw a possum once. I almost threw up.
Really? I'm not as bad when it comes to rodents. I mean, I don't like the rat that it's living in there, but I'd rather deal with that than like spiders.
Really?
Or something.
Okay, you're more of a, okay. Know. I'm the opposite.
Arachnophobia or something. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a spider person. My wife gives me shit because I can't never kill a spider.
Oh, the typical like the girl calling the guy for the spider thing.
Yeah. She calls me. She's like, "Oh, babe, there's a spider in here." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll come get it." You know, and I always like miss it. Oh. Like I don't know what it is with me, but I'll grab some like toilet paper or whatever, and I'll try to kill it, and then it always crawls out, and I'm like, because I'm just hesitant when I try to kill it.
Because you subconsciously don't want to touch it. You're like, no,
I don't want to touch it.
That's crazy.
And then she always tells me every time, God, why do I call you? You suck at this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you.
If it was a rat,
call
me.
If it was a rat, I'd grab it. Yeah, I'd take it. Here, go outside. You know.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. No, for sure. But
so we think we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Of course, bro.
Sorry for the hiccup.
Yeah, no, you're good, brother. You're good, brother.
Appreciate it.
We're just chilling.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a good one. Peace.
All right, brother.